boys and girls. How are you? Why, this is Motor Kid. Hi, how you doing today? I think we're going to draw or learn how to draw a Ferrari today. Wow, is that ever nice? That's a beautiful car. I love the color red. Well, let's go see where Motor Marc is. We'll see you later. Bye. Spencer, let's go look for him. Hi there, how are you? I just thought I would try to start things because this is going to take a little longer today to do this car. Hey, Motor Marc. Hi, how are you? Where were you guys? Oh, we were looking all over for you. Oh, is that the car we're going to do today? I says, yes, it is. That's going to be the one. What do you think, Speedster? Well, that's a fast car. That's a Ferrari. I know. So what we're going to do today is on today's drawing lessons, I'm going to put my little characters here. And today's lessons we're going to try to do this Ferrari, a fun version of the car. So before we get started, see how I made that red box? Well, get your piece of paper and make that long box like this, the rectangle. And then we're going to try to draw the car inside, and then what we're going to do is take an eraser and erase all the outside, because you kind of need a little bit of a guide. So make sure that you have a ruler, make sure that you have an eraser. And again, I'm going to do it, and then I found a nice round Play-Doh top, like a cover for the Play-Doh containers. So we're going to use something round. So look around the house to see if you can find something round for the wheels. It just makes it a little bit easier. So here we go. I was just finishing this one, and I'm going to line this one up. I'm going to put a little dot there, kind of like, so it's almost the same. And then I'm going to line it up in my box, because that's where I think the wheel should be, somewhere in there. And I'm going to follow it. I'm going to trace the outside of it. Wow, there we go. That makes a perfect circle. Now we're going to take our ruler and let's just kind of join these two lines. So we're just going to line up your little dots there, make one nice line, and we're going to go right across. There we go. And then we're going to continue it right to the outside of the box. And then this one too, we're going to bring it all the way to the outside of the box. Or almost to the outside of the box. So what do you think? Oh, it's looking good. Well, let's get to our shapes. I almost forgot. So we got our triangle again. We have our square. Have our long rectangle, just like this rectangle here. And then our circles. We're also going to kind of get used to, on the side of your piece of paper, try to do curved lines. Get your hands really loose and your fingers really loose and your arms really loose and have some fun. So this one here, just go like that. Just practice. It's just a lot of practice, Just try to do that, because these are going to be really cool curved lines. So now we're going to try to do this part here, which is the front hood. So how do we do that? So right above this, we're going to do a little dot, and maybe just off of this line here, just go up, and we'll do a little dot there. So we know from here all the way up, we gotta go. Hold your breath. Whoa, that's the front part. Let's do the windshield. So we're gonna put a little dot. I think if you look, it's on an angle. So we're gonna put a little dot there. So we're gonna join our dots. So there's the front windshield. So we're gonna follow this line, and we're gonna go all the way right to that back line. That's kind of cool. Now, what are we gonna do? Let's try to do the windshield. So we want to do this little part here. So let's say we're gonna continue this curve, and then we're gonna go up. And then we're gonna go, if you notice, this part here only stops. It only stops right about there. So you got this to leave straight. So we're gonna try that. So let's do another curved line. Like that. Are you guys with me? How far did you guys get? Are you close? Yeah, I think they are. Okay. So what's the next thing to do the outside? How about the back part? See how the back part goes down, almost straight, a little bit of an angle, and then it comes right back up. So we're going to join these two lines. And then it seems like it goes right to the tire. Right to the tire. That looks pretty good. Now, let's do the front. See the front almost makes like a V. So let's make a V. So from this dot to this dot, see how you make the V? There's a V, but the V is this way. So we're gonna put a little dot from the ground. From the ground up a little dot. Like that. So then we're gonna join those. So there's one line there, and then one line there. Ooh, now I can see the outer shape. What do you think? Okay, now let's try to do this door here. So this dot here and this dot here, we're gonna try to join. So we've got this line going across for the window, and then we're gonna go up and up. And as long as it joins with that dot. This one, let's do the little side post here. So the little side post, let's do that one first. Now we know that we have to join that dot and kind of like this dot a little bit together. So it has to be a little like a little curve. So we're gonna do a little curve. And then we know it doesn't go straight down. I know it goes different, but we're gonna go straight down just to make it a little easier for you. So, cool, now that's starting to look really nice. What's next? We got the big scoop here on the side. This is like a big intake because the motor on this car is in the back. So not like the front, this is always in the back. And actually, maybe we can even look at it. Ooh, look at that. See the motor? The motor's in the back. This is a really powerful motor and this car really goes fast. So the air that comes in goes in those little holes and it cools down the motor when this car goes fast. So let's draw it so we know it goes like this. Let's take our ruler. Goes like that. A little round thing. And something like that. And then you can color this in, which is kind of cool. Now that's starting to look like a Ferrari. Now we're going to do the little egg again and the post. You can practice. So a little egg again for the mirror and the post, and we can draw a little line like that. There. What else do we have on this car? Oh, we got the area where they put gas in it, so a little oval right there. Now let's do this top fender. This is kind of tricky. So we have a straight line already, but we're going to take this and we're just going to kind of give it a little bit of a curve. Just like that. Just a little bit of a curve. And then we have this little part of the car here, which is the back spoiler, just like that. Now we're really, really close. Is there any blinker lights? Hey, is there any blinker lights? What do you think? What do you think, Speedster? Oh, I see one. I see one right there. And we're gonna put there. Ferraris are European cars. They're made in Europe and they're all hand built, not like a big production plant. So they make things a little bit different over there. So I think we pretty well got the outer shape of the car, the circles, the rectangles, the squares. Oh, we forgot the spoiler too. So we're gonna put the little spoiler in the front. We're gonna put a double line and we're gonna put another double line here. There we go. Cool. And I see, in order that air comes through there, it comes out on the backside. It looks like there's some louvers there. So let's do the louvers. What do you think? What do you think about those louvers? Yeah. So we'll put, maybe 1, 2, 3, just like that. Just so it's kind of close to that. Now, this is kind of like a really tricky part to do the wheels. We got our circles there, but it's hard to do wheels, especially if you don't have one that has all the different sizes. So we're gonna go really close that we can to this circle, and we're gonna go like this. And you can do it in a couple of steps. Just take your time, just like I'm doing. Ooh, and then we'll do the second one. Just take your time. Sometimes you might have to hold your breath again, just like I said. Well, that's okay. Actually, this one's on an angle. It looks like it's getting ready to take off. Then we'll do in the center, we're gonna do another little circle in the center, another little circle. Now, the spoke wheels that we're gonna do are a little bit different than this one because these ones are kind of hard to do for you guys. So what we're gonna do is follow me really close. we're going to do a line going down. Then we're going to do a line going across. Same thing here, a line going across, up and down. Now we're going to make a line going this way, like an X. So a line going this way and this way. Same way on an angle. And you know how you make an X like this? Same thing. Then we're going to make an X go up like this, and then go up like that. So that makes the X. Now our next move is, we got the circle, so let's color in the circle now. Let's color in the circle. It makes things a little easier. Now what we're going to do is every second one, we're going to do like that drum that's in the back. So we're going to go one, skip one, another one, skip one, another circle, skip one, and a circle line. And then we're going to put like the bolts. So we put some bolts in there. We're going to do the same here. So we're going to go here, skip one, skip one, skip one, and we're going to put the bolts. Now what you can do, if you want to make it easier, you can color that in just really lightly with your pencil. So now you can see that that makes the rim. And we can do the same with this one too. So we can color that in. And those are the ones that had the bolt ones. Like that and like that. So it kind of gives you a bit of an idea. So if you really want to do it as well, as you can color in the tire, like that, a little thick. And if it gets a little crooked, that's okay too, because it's art, nothing's perfect, and we'll do the same thing with this one. Are you guys coming along? Are you guys almost done? Are you getting close? Are you all following my steps? This one's a little tricky to do, but a nice fun car to do. And my lines are a little crooked too, but it's okay. So, what do you think? I think it looks pretty good for now. And then we can do the emblem, which is kind of like this here on that car. And then what we can do, sometimes when you look at any type of car with the side window, there's always a reflection. So we could kind of give it a little curly line like that, and a little curly line like that, like a little wave. And that looks like the car is moving. I'm just going to fix up this line a little bit here. So there we go. That is kind of like our fun Ferrari for a lesson of today. Now what we want to do, I'm going to take my big eraser because it's different on the board, and I'm going to erase these lines. Be really careful you don't erase your nice lines that you did for the car. And erase these lines. Right there. Now, what we could do, I should have left this line, but we could do this. So to make it look like it's the asphalt. And we can make it, you can give it some lines to make it look like it's speeding and going really fast. Those are like fast lines. So the car is going, it's going that way, boom, just like Speedster. Speedster, you like that. And then, I don't know if you did squiggly lines like that, but I'm going to use these ones, and I'm going to have a little fun. So I am really quickly going to make a checkered flag. Those are the ones that they win. So you color this in, then you color this in, I need another little line, and then the one in the middle, and then the one over here. And you guys can color in this and do a really, really nice job. There, and there, and there, and there for a background. And then we'll put a post, and that's kind of like a checkered flag, and it's moving in the wind. So what do you think? This is our lesson for today, is doing this little car in a fun way. And I think it looks like a Ferrari. What are we going to do today? Well, we're going to learn how to draw other things as well, but that's a good start. I really like that one, Motor Marc. I love the speed. I love the speed. I hope you enjoyed our lesson today. And what we're going to do, if you like the lesson, have your parents go to our website, and we'd like you to join, and you can download the lesson, which is really cool. And what I want you to do is download it, color it in. You can make it red, you can make it yellow, you make it all kinds of colors, and mail it to me. The information's on our website, just like every week, and we'll feature you on our show. This episode, I have a girl named Melanie, and Melanie actually did a pink convertible car. And this was her version. She didn't really follow the steps, but these were her versions. And she made a different little car that she kind of liked, maybe like a Barbie car with flames and all that. But I thought it was pretty cool. So she mailed it to me, and she did this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send her, because she's part of the club now, I'm going to send her this Motor Kids Club button in the mail so that she's got a little surprise. And what I forgot to say on my last episode is that we're going to collect all of these every time we get one, and we're going to put all these drawings together, and we're going to look at them, and we're going to judge them, and we're going to have like a big prize at the end of this. And I'm not going to tell you what that prize is, but it's going to be cool. So anyways, that's our episode for today. I hope you learned something, especially the Ferrari. See you later, guys. See you. Bye-bye. See you next time. Bye-bye.